Welcome to Math and Tech YouTube channel. Today we discuss about Bolzano's intermediate value theorem and preservation of intervals theorem. So note the statement: Bolzano's intermediate value theorem. Let I be an interval and f from I to R be continuous. If a comma b belongs to I and k be any real number, such that f of a less than k less than f of b, then there exists C element I such that f of C equal to k. So note the statement: let I be an interval and f from I to R be continuous on the interval I. If A and B belongs to I and k be a real number with the condition f of A less than k less than f of B, then there exists C element I such that f of C equal to k. So if a comma b element I, where I is an interval, there are two possibilities: a less than b and b less than a. So note the figure: a less than b. Suppose a and b are two numbers like this. Here is the point a and b. That is a less than b. That height f of a and f of b. So if k is a point between, here is the number k, between f of a and f of b, then we can find a point C between a and b. Here is a C between a and b. C element I and C between a and b. So note the figure: if a less than b, this height equal to f of a and this height f of b, then any number k between f of a and f of b, we can find c between a and b. Clearly c element I, so that f at c or f of c equal to k. The second case, suppose b less than a. Curve like this. Here is the point B and here is point A. Then clearly that height, this height equal to f of B and f of A. K is a point between f of A and f of B. Then we can find a number C between A and B, so that f of C equal to K. So we consider two cases. Case 1, A less than B, and case 2, B less than A. So if A less than B, comma, let g of x equal to f of x minus k. Comma, then g of A less than 0 less than g of B. Why? F of A minus k, a negative quantity. F of B minus k, positive quantity. That is, g of A is a positive number, g of A is a negative number and g of B is a positive number. Not the values g at A, g of A, f of A minus k. Clearly f of A minus k is a negative number, and g of B equal to f of B minus k. F of B minus k, clearly positive number. So we get g of A less than 0 less than g of B. Now the location of roots theorem implies that there exists C, there is a number C in the interval I with A less than C less than B, and g of C equal to 0. That is by location of roots theorem. G of A less than 0 less than g of B, then we can find a C between A and B, so that g of C equal to 0. That is location of roots theorem. Therefore, what is g of C? G of C equal to f of C minus k equal to 0. Or f of C equal to k. So what is our proof? If k be a number between f of A and f of B, that is f of a less than k less than f of b, we can find c between a and b. First case a and b, a less than b, we can find c between a and b. So that f of c equal to k. This is the first case. Here is the point a and here is the point k. This is the, and here is f of b and k be between f of a and f of b. Then we can find a point c here, so that f at c equal to k. That is the location of Bolzano's intermediate value theorem. Now the other case, if b less than a, we take g of x or any other function h of x equal to k minus f of x. So if b less than a, comma, let h of x equal to k minus f of x, then k minus f of a positive, but k minus f of b negative. That is, h of b is negative. What is h of a? K minus f of a, that is positive. That is h of a. Again, by location of roots theorem, there is a number c element I with c lies between b and a, and h of c equal to 0. But h of c equal to what? F of c minus k equal to 0. Therefore, f of c equal to k. So our second case, curve like this. Here is the point b and here is the point a, that is b less than a. Then here is the position f of a, and this is the, and k be the number between f of a and f of b. We can find the number c between b and a, so that f of c equal to 0. So let infimum f of I equal to small m, and supremum f of I equal to capital M. By minimum maximum theorem or by maximum minimum theorem, small m and capital M element of f of I, because absolute maximum and absolute minimum exists. So there exists x star comma x star element I such that small m equal to f at x star and capital M equal to f at x star. Now we are given infimum f of I less than or equal to k less than or equal to supremum f of I. Since small m or infimum f of I less than or equal to k less than or equal to capital M, or by this theorem, Bolzano's intermediate value theorem, by Bolzano's intermediate value theorem, there exists C between x star and x star such that f of C equal to k. So let infimum of f of I equal to small m, supremum of f of I equal to capital M. Since the interval I is closed and bounded and f be a continuous function, by the maximum minimum theorem, infimum exists and supremum exists. So we can find points x star and x star in the domain, so that f at x star equal to minimum value, f at x star equal to maximum value. Now by the given condition, small m less than or equal to k less than or equal to capital M, by Bolzano's intermediate value theorem, there is a number C between x star and x star such that f at C equal to k.